So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. He's found a way past. He's shifting through the gears here. Fitz tries across. And the Sar claims it without any fuss. And now the breakaway. And this is Drogba. Alexander-Arnold. Maignan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Barella. And this is Pele. Knocks it into space. Cannavaro, tidy with his distribution. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Rijkaard. And Robertson. And here's Mbappe. And it's Robertson. There's the delivery. Barella.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's a key interception. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe makes a move down the right. And he's managed to get free. And this is Drogba! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's the keeper's ball.
Inter really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Witz, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Can he get on the end of this?
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Cannavaro goes sliding in. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Dembele, he's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. Looking to play him in. And now they can spring out of defence. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Drogba. Drogba was alert to the post. And there's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. Tries a shot! So, third corner of the game. Oh, great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Rijkaard. Wits. Now it's Messi. Yaya Toure. That ball looks a good one. Shot could be on. It's Drogba! Wits.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get it through? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Drogba. Robertson getting forward. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that pass isn't the best. Wirtz providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's Dembele. Now that's well seen too. Messi, spread out to the left. Nuno Mendes is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And it's Dembele. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Liverpool just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. Down to business again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Some resolute defending there. Mbappe finding himself in space. Takes a shot! Off the post! Barella. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Threads one in. Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Messi, Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Crunching tackle. He's found a way through. Now it's Messi. And a chance! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that is headed for the middle. Mignon deals with that nice and simple. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard, he's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan have their lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
And a shot! It's Park Ji-sung. This looks promising. Shoots! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Inter Milan now in a position, tries one from range. Now who's going to be first to this? Pinches it off him. Park Ji-sung. And it's Mendes. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Drogba. Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Hazard. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yaya Toure! Oh, it's hit the post! Pinged towards the front line. Nuno Mendes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for options for movement. It's Drogba! And how did he not put that away?
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Eto'o. Well read, nice interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Yamal. Barella. Oh, this is a very good run. That is a brilliant interception. Quality ball.
There will be 3
He
minutes
cuts out the
added
supply.
time.
He's a sharp little ball here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Barella. It's Park Ji-sung. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham. And that's it. Liverpool did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
And he's picked it up out wide. Struck first time.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caught offside that time. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, it's Dembele. He is through here! Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Knocks it out wide. Yaya Toure. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That looks a cracking ball. That's been cut out, well played. He's gone direct here. Oh, can he get onto this? No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Totti, always goal side. Aguero! Goal! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent, the way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Beckenbauer. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Bellingham. Lovely shot at goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Bellingham! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Hoist header! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And here's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Beckenbauer. Aguero. And it's Zanetti. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Rijkaard. And this is Aguero. Shot, surely! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And now he has 2. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Yaya Toure. No, Again, there's no way through. Totti. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard.
Roma couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, he's bustling through here. That's good running with the ball.
Aguero clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Can he get it through? Totti.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Totti. And he's got away from him. Spread to the right. Now, what about a counter-attack? Yaya Toure. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
For each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Liverpool really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
He's picked his way through. Some good persistent defending here. And it's Yaya Toure. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He's found some space. Seedorf. Beckenbauer, the man that is tenacity personified. And that's a good... And the shot! Great football, shot and save.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Nicely aimed pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Drills one in. Oh, well played.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he lines up and a header! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. No way through there. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe. That has been cut short. Yaya Toure. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Not the most accurate pass. Seedorf. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Robertson. Couldn't squeeze it through.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Totti. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Beckenbauer. Seedorf. And this is Totti. And it's made its way to him. It's Totti! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Drogba. He's under a lot of pressure there. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Totti. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's been played through. Dembele finding himself in space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Totti. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And he's stuck it away. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Liverpool have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Number 8. Bellingham.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Let's Seedorf.
Number 14.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Number 6. Yamal. Number 17. Gerrard.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. There will be a throw-in. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, easy pickings there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's having a go! And he couldn't keep it down. Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. Looking to play him in. Cross flung in towards the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper. And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that...
Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now, can they get him away? Bellingham, distributed tidily, looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's taking no chances there. Shin to he's having a pop! No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Bellingham knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Chelsea would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You could feel it.
Over to the right flank. Ball's gone out of play. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pass somewhat off target. Rodri. He has found the way through. That's a shade optimistic. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Van der Vaart. Chelsea have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Cafu bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a good-looking delivery. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's a throw-in. Yaya Toure. And here's Van Basten. Costa Curta. Can he get on the end of this? Van der Vaart's cross. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Very nicely done. Costa Curta. Van der Vaart receives it in a wide position. Yaya Toure. He's had it taken off him. Drogba is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he lines up a cross, punched away. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He won't be happy with that one. That's destined for the flank. Nice bit of trickery. He's found a way through. Flashes it across. Van der Sar claims it without any fuss.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Drogba. And he's had it nicked away. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played out to the left flank. Van der Vaart has it out wide and in space. That's an excellent interception. But that has not gone well. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's looking wide. Now it's Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe receives it in a good position. He's having a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And this is Drogba. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Driving on and making good progress. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And a quick reminder today,
and we are up to the break.
Sure to put
Well, it was
any
great
litter
to
in
see
the
them
bins
try to
provided.
turn their
Thank you for your
possession and
cooperation.
chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. Down to business again.
Liverpool have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Ball. Oh, good climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's worked it through. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. He leaps for it! Oh, split-second reaction.
Drogba is offering a right smile there.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Spread out to the left. Now it's Yamal. Kane. It's Kane! Loose ball now. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
That looks a decent ball. Tries to pass it through. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Could be danger here. He's got away. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. He's on it. Can he get away? He's picked his way through. Getting up there! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Rijkaard. And it's Robertson. And it's Yaya Toure. It's Bellingham. Tries one from range! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Van Basten gets it away. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Yaya Toure. No way through, so back it comes. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, there's the clearance. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cannavaro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Toure venturing down the left. And this is Drogba.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yamal did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, that was vital.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Liverpool now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And here's Drogba. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson. Played in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Robertson. And that is a little undercooked.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
It'll be a throw-in. Rijkaard. Bellingham. Dembele.
3 minutes added time.
That is good progress on the left. Not the most accurate pass. We are into stoppage time. That has been cut short. And he's only too happy to take that back. Cafu. He is through here. And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this
So there
map.
it is.
Thank you very
What
much
struck
for
you
your
most about
cooperation.
that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Now it's Haaland. Kajolu, he's got away. It's a good-looking delivery. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Gerrard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Rijkaard. And he's had it nicked away. That's a nicely shaped ball. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Drogba. Drogba!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Bellingham. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Real chance! Goal! Botafogo! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Botafogo have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And this is Shevchenko. And the through ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Dembele, the ball goes in, tries to get it clear. Haaland.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. He's having a pop! Off target by a whisker. Gerrard. And he's worked it through. It's a promising position. He leaps for it! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Now it's Drogba. Yaya Toure. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, it's come loose.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Shevchenko. Looking to play him in. That is a great pick out.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss does...
Oh, good climb! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. He's rising! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Drogba. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Oh, super ball! Bellingham.
Liverpool certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Drogba chasing after it. Gerrard. Bellingham.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's being shifted off it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard. Desai. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yaya Toure really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Drogba! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Yaya Toure. Shevchenko. Oh, easy pickings there.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Crunching tackle. Rijkaard. Now it's Gerrard. And it's Kadiolu. Now that looks a decent ball. He's being urged to shoot. Ball comes in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Make sure to put any litter
Well, let's
in the
not beat
bins
about the
provided.
bush, Peter. It's
Thank you for
been
your
fairly
cooperation.
flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. That gets us going once more.
Liverpool really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Gerrard.
Botafogo really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack.
Oh, good effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Van Dijk. And Kadiolu. Gerrard. That looks a cracking ball. Gabriel can clear it away. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he welcomes it in. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Getting up there! Wow, that's a fine save. Hakimi gets it clear. And claimed it back swift. It's Drogba! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Dembele, terrific effort! Well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Dembele. Bellingham. Shevchenko. And he's only too happy to take that back. He is through here. Shevchenko picks it up out wide. Gerrard! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Can he get it through? Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Cleared away. Played it again. Oh, great leap! Hakimi with the clearance. Looking for options for movement. Delivery from Mbappe. And he's taking no chances there. Bellingham. Shevchenko. Brilliantly cut out. Takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Hakimi. And it's Bellingham. Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. And the finish!
Botafogo clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Robertson, they'll have one final crack at it. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That was good alertness. Toure getting forward, and he's there to make the challenge. Haaland.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's in plenty of space here. Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? They'll have to settle for that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Liverpool certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to...
Impressive jump! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Royce. That's a throw. Cannavaro. Early ball out from the back. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And here's Royce. This is a promising build-up. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe, and it's Robertson. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe gets into a good position. Mbappe! Has another go! Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. He's had a shot! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Royce. Oh, well measured. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's got away. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Liverpool have their second corner now. Dembele! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Dembele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And he's managed to get free. He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Driving on and making good progress. And this is Drogba. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Ronaldo. Robertson, aimed beyond the defence. There's the delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Out for a throw. And it's Bellingham. There's the shot! Looking for options for movement. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Yaya Toure shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Benatia. More and more pressure on the ball here. Yaya Toure, and here's Drogba. And he's in on goal. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Rijkaard. And it's Bellingham. It's a promising position. That's a throw. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Can he stop it going out? And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Shot takes a shot! And he's stuck it away! AC Milan are all square. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vieira.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Dembele going after that. In with the challenge. That's it, 45 minutes up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Liverpool are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15, numero 6.
And so we're off again.
Liverpool are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And here's Dembele. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Gullit. And Serginho. And the counter is on. Oh, important interception. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Yaya Toure, good driving run. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Otto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he was quick to react. Now it's Gullit, played through into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's a fine interception. It's Rui Costa! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Threads one in. Serginho just eases him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Bellingham wants to run onto this. Royce. Serginho.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Vieira. And it's Serginho. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, super ball! Chance, surely! Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Now it's Drogba. It's a pretty loose pass. Alaba. Cucurella. Gullit. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Dembele. Yaya Toure. Drogba. That's the keeper's ball. And that has left him in a heap.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Serginho in acres of space out wide. Bullish header! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like
Drogba! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Corner
4.
number 3 coming up.
Numero 9. Numero 22. Ibrahimovic. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10. Neymar.
Can he finish?
Il numero 2.
And
Il
that's
numero
another
14.
fine save.
Cambio di giocatore.
Bellingham. Now it's Palmer. He's a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Gullit.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? It's a good-looking delivery. Liverpool could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Serginho and Hullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a sharp pass. Van Basten is firing after that one. And it's Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Played into space. And he's worked it through. Shot a goal! And here comes the corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box. Liverpool really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, this is a great position. He's having a shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them.
And the shot! Yaya Toure knocks it into space. Now it's Diaz. He is through here. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Real chance! Oh, good finish. Deep, deep into injury time. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Liverpool give themselves... So that's it. It is all over. Liverpool pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Galatasaray have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of credit.
It's Drogba! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Oh, it's Dembele. And he's been shifted off it. Kajiolu with the foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And he was alert to it. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Shevchenko! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Sends it crossfield. Tries to pass it through. Dembele receives it in a wide position.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Looking for the run. He's cut it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Tchouameni promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard. And Shevchenko! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Still goalless at the moment. Turns back here, probably the best option. Stood up well to him there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That is good alertness. Throw it. Mbappe. Çalhanoğlu wins the duel this time. Rijkaard.
Galatasaray really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
Rijkaard. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. And they're back on the ball again. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that.
Yaya Toure! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Yaya Toure probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Yaya Toure. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a pretty loose pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Applies the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Crosses it, impressive jump! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Schneider, still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Oh, super find. Davids is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Drogba! And that was probably asking just too much. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Drogba. Drogba, he's having a pop! Wow, that is Didier Drogba!
Well, we had a feeling, Peter, that he would show up sometime, but not in such spectacular style. I can tell you it certainly made one man's job a lot easier in this half-time break.
After 42 minutes,
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always
There
the
will be
#1
1
contender,
minute
and he's
at a
done it
time.
again.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Liverpool are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So off we go again.
Liverpool can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Yaya Toure. Schneider. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Drogba! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivery from Mbappe. And it's hoisted clear. He's had a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Drogba chasing after it. Yilmaz gets over and intercepts. Liverpool are still that goal to the good. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Drogba. Engages and forces him off the ball. Schneider. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Not the most accurate pass. Aim forwards. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Rijkaard. And this is Shevchenko. Swung over. In with the challenge. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, just a keeper now. Chance!
Galatasaray really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That pass has been well intercepted. Desai spots it and intercepts. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And here's Mbappe. Space for him to turn and look. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 8, Çalhanoğlu. Coming on the field, number 13, Nihat Kafeci. Number 21, Kovacic.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. He's rising! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Here's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. A big chance! Takes a shot! Oh, good finish! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
That is ended up in... Tries one from range! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Yamal. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Pass somewhat off target. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure! Oh, that is rather wayward.
There will be 3
Rijkaard
minutes added
picks
time.
it up from the goal kick. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that has left him in a heap. A heavy challenge. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Right now for